Hey, what up? Welcome to the stream chat. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? What's up? Don't mind me. I'm just busy marking a Jizu down here. Talk about that in a minute. What's up, Skylon? Good afternoon. How you doing? Arnesis. What's going on, Dan? How you been, Dan? We got Harsh Singh. What's up, Harsh? Miguel? Is that Eatsville? Is that you? 47 Aniket. Eddie, good morning. Lupac, Froggy, Grizz. All the mods piling in at once. Well, almost all the mods. Some mods sleep in and show up late. Evan. Golden, what's up? Miguel says, might be setting up to just range. Hopefully not. I think we're still primed for a move up. If it's not in range, I'd like to see a retest of 67.10.05-ish. Or low 66.90s for the bounce. What about on NASDAQ, Miguel? I kind of want to see if it lines up with what I'm looking for. I want to see if it lines up with my Jizu, man. What's up, CYB? How you doing? Ooh, excuse me. ES levels are always more accurate. Nasty Naz always goes way past where I think it should. LOL. Looking for short open turbo. Yeah, I think that's makes sense to me. I like to see it move down before you go up. I think we will. I mean, things do look pretty bullish, I would say, overall, but I would like to see us get them move down. So what I'm looking for, if we look at let's look at like an hourly or something. Strong buying in the yesterday, right? This is yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So I want to see like a 50% move. So that's what formed my Jizu here is it's 50% of the daily and 50% of the 4-hour really strong bullish bar there, right around cycle level 700. That's my Jizu, my green zone of opportunity. I'm waiting for a Jizu to catch on, but no one else is using it other than me. It's very legitimate, just like an FVG. So anyways, let's see if we can get a pullback. Can we pull back that far? I don't know. Do we have any data releasing this morning? It already came out, looks like. Consumer confidence, top of the hour. That's what looks like the red folder news here for the morning session. Consumer confidence, top of the hour. All right. Well, let's see if we can get a pullback, and then we'd like to buy a long. Yes, sir. I'll take one long, please. All right, old trend line I gotta delete there. Got a new trend line I could put in there on the ES. Let's see if we break it right off the open, though. Got a Twinkie. You think a bearish day if the trend holds? All right. Rodgers or Tua for the rest of the season. I'm looking for a playoff push, but I need a QB. Those are your options, bro. I don't know when Rodgers is coming back, man. He had like a freaking cast or some sort of splint on Sunday. Man, he's been whacked the last few games. And Tua is pretty inconsistent as well.
And it's slick and it's ready to go.
So I don't like your options, Grizz. Isn't there like someone else can't you like trade for Baker Mayfield or something? There's gotta be someone else. I mean, I got Jalen Hurts, so I don't really got QB problems. I'm still first in the league. 2 losses. Victory sip. 770 pullback to move up. 770. Yeah, that's right around the pivot point there. I like 772. If we don't quite get the move down to my Jizu, then 770 makes sense to me. So again, trading funded tick accounts, S2F Plus, trading funded Lucid Pro accounts. Unfortunately, I did hit my max loss on daily loss on Lucid yesterday of minus 1200, which is tough when there's a consistency rule, because that means you can't go making up for that today. You still have to go for your regular, you know, my regular target's around $650 on those accounts, and I can't just go making $2,000 on those, you know. So that's what always sucks when there's a consistency rule, is having a larger red day than you're wanting, and then just taking your time getting back up there. So Apex Black Friday sale is on, especially on their 100K accounts. It's an all-in price of $69.40. So it's 80% off, and then $10 lifetime PA fees. I'll see if I can update Prop from Gorilla like on stream here to account for that deal. Okay. I believe if I did it right, Prop from Gorilla should now have the Apex deal on there. Yeah, My Fun Futures did have they do have a 1-day pass for limited time. They add to your profit goal. So, you know, I don't really like it. It's adding to the profit goal, $1,000 bucks. That's tough. I don't really like it. Top Step's new fee structure. It looks pretty good to me. I've been saying they need to lower their fees. So yeah, I like the new Top Step discount. Look at that nice hold on that trend line there on the open, and a nice spike up there on ES. Pretty good. So, you know, also, you know, if you wanted Apex, the 100K static is also $69.40 all in. I don't really like the parameters of the static account. It's not a lot of drawdown, but, you know, I guess you could get 20 static accounts, right? I've never really seen anyone go crazy with static accounts, just because, again, I don't think the parameters of the account are that, like, what's the drawdown on those, like $650 or something, $850? It's like not much drawdown at all. $100K static is $2,000 profit goal and $625 drawdown. So that's why I never really like the static on Apex. Not enough drawdown. Like, compared to, obviously static drawdown is the best. That's what mimics a live brokerage. But $625 of drawdown to make 2,000. And I don't know. It's just I just think it's a little tough. But man, I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. So you'd have to just like. There's not room for much error, you know, if you really want to get those things passed. You know, I'd probably trade that with, you know, start with 3 micros, try to get a win there, risking like $100. Anyway, yeah, but the new Apex one is like what, 89, or sorry, Top Step, it's 80 something dollars all in for the 50K. Your 100K static is $2,000 profit goal, 625 drawdown. It's all there on prop from Gorilla. Okay, so $89 a month on Top Step's new no activation fee path. So $89 all in to unlock a $5,000 payout. That's good to me. You know, we've been comparing that to, you know, My Fun of Futures, where it's $77 to unlock 3K payouts. So it's a $12 difference. And other than that, they're kind of similar. But Top Step doesn't, do they have the scaling plan still? I don't remember, Eddie. It's been a long time since I've traded with them. But yeah, I think it's a good option. All right. ES holding up nicely there. It's green now on the session. Meanwhile, NASDAQ is down 0.43%, so that kind of shows you the difference there between the two. ES got that strength. Yeah, Froggy, I agree. I mean, I'm not that great with the intraday, so I find it challenging. What's up, Parshav? How you doing, man? Am I gonna wait for news? Not necessarily. If I could find a scalp before that, I would take it. I don't love it when there's this much divergence, and it's just, it feels like NASDAQ could swing either way here. What's up, G-Man? How you doing? Okay, Parsha. Good catch. Rachel poked the stream. You gotta stop doing that. It's against terms and conditions on YouTube. To throw back to old Facebook features. All right, man. Man, these farms, I tell you what, they just kind of drive me nuts. Like Apex here, they changed their original price on their. They changed their original price on their things, you know, before they put them on sale or whatever. They always mess with the original price. There's a nice spike down. Basically, in my documentation, my database, I have the original price for the firms, and then I enter the sale price, like the percent off. But of course, I feel like they screw around and change the price. The static, last time I wrote it down, is $137, and now it's $290. No. Yeah, $297. Dude. So now I gotta go in here and update all the original prices as they change them. Jeez. Yeah, they raised the price on everything, like almost $100 from the last time I wrote these down. $497. Jeez. They're always playing around, man. Always playing around. Oh man. Super base, G-man. But my prop firm stuff's in a different one. All right. Well, I mean, they're split because I don't know what I'm doing. But hang on, now I gotta update prop firm Gorilla here. I swear they're just trying to make my job harder. Okay, so this is a zone that someone in chat mentioned as a good pullback spot. And I said, yeah, right at the pivot there. It looks good. If we don't get to my Jizu down here, then yeah, this is not a bad spot. And ES is coming in right to a trend line here, or to its trend line that I mentioned. So let's see if that holds or not. Could be a good long. Otherwise, I am looking for this 720 down to 680 range. Are you profitable? Yeah, I'm profitable. Mike, what's up? How you doing, man? Getting close here. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Some nice selling there. Oh yeah. How many challenges did it take you? I have no idea, dude. Watch my Funded Trader series, man. If you haven't seen that yet. Put a link there. I'll give you an idea of what it was like. Ooh, there's a nice bounce at the 50%, the 4 hour there. That's why I mark out those 50%. As I said many times, it could be a good scalp for, 20, 30 points. Green means good. All right, Apex should be updated with their original prices that they change, All right, we're in my Jizu here, baby. Let's go. 700 down to 680. I want this to hold. I don't really have a downside plan for if this breaks, other than just looking for a level to maybe short. Nice job, Ethan. You passed 5 looses with this drop. Terrific. You'll love to see it. So you're 700. No more trading Globex on them though. Yeah, man. That's my rule. That's what got me into trouble on them 2 nights ago. Getting a little goofy with Globex. Trying to quick long here. See if that can hold. Damn, bro, long? It's a Jizu, man. Respect the Jizu. Does seem pretty aggressive here to the sell side, but I break even now, so. Respect the Jizu. All right, out on that one. If we had a good reaction out of there, or faster, you know, even a faster reaction, I would have been disappointed for not grabbing that. But the selling pressure looks a bit much here. But yeah, look at the freaking heat map, man. A lot of large orders. We should break this. Head on down. Yeah, really nice selling here. I should just short. I should just close my eyes and short. I don't think there's news. As far as I know, this is just price moving, man. $500 lots there, hitting the bid again. Close my eyes and short. Come on, just do it. Close my eyes and short. Do it. I didn't see zero prints. No, I wasn't. Look. I'm just watching the charts mostly here, if I can help it. Double dare me to close my eyes and short? I wish, man. We're a little too far into this move now. I mean, that was a really nice drop. 260 points so far in just a handful of minutes. And here we are at another 100 level here. And these orders are aggressive to the sell side there. They're hitting the bid 500 lots at a time. That is aggro, bro. Did they fill the gap yet? Spy and QQQ. You think sellers are absorbed just because we moved past them? Maybe. Let's see if any more orders hit though. We get some more large 500 lots. I would expect follow through, but we'll see. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, this is like if you're on the right side of these moves, it's such a nice way to make your money before 30 minutes is up even. Nice scalp golden, very nice, man. Everyone's calling it. I know you guys are. Hey, if you're getting paid, that's what matters. Hope you're trading your analysis. That's what I did there with the long. It seemed a bit dicey, but I was just going for a scalp, and then it just seemed way too aggressive. So it's fine to get out of that. So that's a very fast 100-point bounce in less than 3 minutes. Is this going to be a V bottom or are sellers going to reload? There's 500 lots hitting there. Credit, you just passed another eval. Nice job. Don't blow this. You're manifesting it, dude. Don't do that. This is a bit wild, folks. I mean, buying is... They are absorbing these orders right now. Is this really going to be a V bottom here? Can't believe my Jizu. I can't believe we didn't bounce there, man. It's a Jizu. Someone's gonna tune into the stream and be like, this guy's an idiot. Why does he keep talking about a Jizu? It's a green zone of opportunity. I'm just trolling. Like, it's just but it is zones I'm looking at. I just call them Jesus because I'm a goofball. If ICT can make up terms, so can I, baby. There's some great buying here. I'm not comparing myself to him. I'm saying if he can do it, I can do it. It's not comparison. It's just saying if he's going to make up terms, I'm going to make up terms. Wow. Okay. So this was how big was this leg down? 276 points down from the highs. Back to the pivot. That was wild. What up, Jim? How you doing? Looking for overnight lows there, Turbo. Rachel says, I don't mean to be a wife guy, but Daniel does make up the best terms. Many people are saying that my Jesus are going to catch on. Among the trading community at large, everyone's going to be having Jesus. I mean, it's better than an Arzod, a red zone of despair. You don't want Arzods. Let's just say that. Oh, man. Do I just close my eyes and long now? Should I just leave my eyes open, maybe? I'm starting to think I should stop trading with my eyes closed. What have I been doing this whole time? Maybe that's why trading is so tricky. Flying blind, literally. Eyes closed. There's a VWAP on ES, by the way. And there's that trend line that was holding nicely pre-market. That is a V bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Dan, the guy in the Mango Street profile pic looks a lot like you. Is that someone pretending to be you? Do you need access to my Bitcoin wallet? You should probably send me access just in case. You should probably send me your secret phrase on. And what was that one thing that people used to, that one wallet thing? Metafox, or what is it called? You should probably send me your secret phrase just in case. Eddie just passed 10 Apex accounts on second try. Time for a redemption for Apex or on Apex. Nice, man. Good luck. I will live vicariously through you there. Grizz, you gotta be trolling, right? MetaMask, that's what it's called. Thanks. They had a fox in their logo, right? MetaMask. Send me your MetaMask secret phrase. I'm about to join Eddie's Discord. Nice 200-point rips there off the lows. Man, this is just nuts. Well, there it is, 822. Turbo, wasn't that your level? 822, overnight lows. Somebody said that in chat. I just scroll up a little bit and someone said out 670. My point is, just scrolling up a little bit in chat, we were down at 670. Just like a handful of minutes ago. This is just wild. Oh, you're shorting here at VWAP? All right, good luck. This is so crazy. I don't necessarily want to step in front of this. I think if you are looking for a scalp short, it seems like all right. But with that V bottom, we've had like no pullbacks. I mean, you know, the candles are large. So like, you know, even if you do get in and trail, you know, there's room on there to scalp. Here we go, Turbo. Here we go. Very nice. Any zero prints on the way up here? They would make good targets. Low volume at 6710, low volume node. Is using RTH data? Okay. Where'd you learn to trade? The streets, man. Learn from the streets. You know, like a lot of people, I learned on YouTube. I was in Carmine Rosato's supply and demand course in his Discord. I was in Pete Stolzer's One Option community. Carmine and Pete are the biggest mentors, and they're completely different traders. So it's interesting to see what you can learn from each of them with their different strats and everything. Okay, so very nice short turbo. Very nice move off the lows. 226 points to VWAP. Looking for a quick 1500 set turbo. I think you got it, man. That was such a fucking great trade, man. That was a very beautiful dude. It's like zero drawdown from overnight lows, essentially. That was very nice. And now we're at the 50% of this leg up. And my Jizu, baby. Let's go. It's Jizu time. What does that even mean? Which of them does your trading resemble most? Carmine. Carmine for sure. Back to 700. Let's see if we can scalp along here. Ay caramba.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Missed all the moves. Hey, me too, man. It's fine. This is moving fast. What do you think of the new platform? I haven't looked into it. What's up, Oscar? How you doing? Man, these moves are freaking wild. This is a wild, you know, the week of Thanksgiving. I don't remember being so wild since I started trading. This seems nutso. Well, I know you called it 20 minutes ago, Turbo. It's great. A great trade, man. Good job. What do you... I mean, look, to me, this is not extremely tradable unless you're just going with momentum. Because these moves are vertical, man. Like, how are you supposed to trade that? Unless you have predetermined levels, like gold in here off the lows, turbo up at the swing high there. If you have a predetermined level that you freaking confident about, dude, yeah, go for it. Wow, Miguel brought yourself back from negative 2,000 to plus 1,000. The green streak continues. GG's, Miguel. Very nice. I still like longs here. Grizz, or Eddie, you're freaking trolling me, man. And so are you, Grizz. And I know you have some little DM Discord where you're like, let's troll Dan about 300K. Scene mods. Now why don't you go take some points away from Parshop or something? Quit trolling me. Jeez. It's pretty funny though. It's a little early there on the longs. Kind of a red idea. All right, Ghetto Twinkie, have a great day. Nice job. Volumetrica. Okay, is there a Volumetrica that I don't know about? Because I've used the Volumetrica that's part of like the My Fun and Features browser, you know, and it's trash. Turbo, what are you saying? Oh, the browser version? Okay, so you're trolling. Okay. Oh, Discord link? Exclamation point Discord. I'll try the long again here. I don't problem is I don't trust it, and I'm watching my Lucid drawdown because I don't have a ton of it. So I shouldn't have moved to break even so fast. I just feel sketched out by this. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. It was good for 20 points there. This leg down, 172 points. This is crazy ass price action. Golden, if it says if it breaks 820, I'm taking 820 as a retest for a long. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that looks good, man. Again, right idea here with the longs, not the right execution. What is this price action? It's nuts, man. That's what it is. It's crazy. Crazy ass price action. I almost want to short this. There's a certain amount of drawdown for your trades. I probably should standardize a little bit more. On tick tick, I try not to risk more than $200 unless I really like the setup. Man, we got juice here to pump. Pump through VWAP. Let's see. Or at least up to VWAP. But obviously this is bonkers, but maybe we can get the move through VWAP up to highs again. Put a nice higher low there. It's just extremely volatile. It's a little too back and forth with this. Like, it's just monster moves, man. And nice. Turbo, you can also, in your profile settings or server settings or whatever, you can change your nickname for this server to match your YouTube handle so we know who you are. Nice trade. Oh my gosh, back to my Jizu. Not that Jizu again. Do we bounce at a trend line in my Jizu at 700? Or we smash? Dang, Eddie. Okay. Speaking of TikTok, they told me my account is under review for the live account onboarding process, and so all activities/payouts are suspended until that's complete. They should pay you out first, in my opinion. They need to pay you out first, then they process the live account onboarding. And I'm sure you agree with that. It's kind of silly. So you have 9K in payouts just saying they're suspended, but yeah. It only makes sense. They're not going to fuck them over. They're not going to fuck them over. I will go on a warpath if they screw Eddie over. They're not going to. There's no longevity in screwing people over like that. They've always done, like, with my experience with them, is they've always been fair, and so I expect that to continue. It's just slow. Yeah, Grizz, you can't do that. You're busy hanging out at the park across the street from my house. I don't think you can get all the way over to where TikTok is at. It just doesn't make sense, man. Traffic and everything. That's because I gave you a fake address, Grizz. We're hiding out in Canada. You're not allowed up here. This is too nuts here. Just to me now, it seems like we're consolidating in a wide range, and I think we just, like, I think me personally, I think I just kind of want to wait for it to decide what it's doing. It's Harshov, it's over in the eval section, man. It was helpful for me to have them side by side, so it's over like with the eval stuff. So if you find the eval drawdown type, next column is funded drawdown type. Tachyon, what up? How you doing? Yeah, Miguel, close out, lock in that Green Day, man. That calendar's pretty enough to print, so lock yourself out, son. Save that. Tachyon, how, you're talking about your you won an account, right, on Friday? A Lucid account. Nice. 1/3 to pass Lucid. Nice, man. I hope if any of you want a Lucid account on Friday and you get a payout, let us know, because that's so sick. We want to hear about it. At least I do. I think it's awesome. Free money, man. Tightening here in the consolidation. Should see a breakout. You know, next 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something. Don't really want to trade this chop in the middle though. All right, chat. What do you guys think? Do you think we break up, break down? Type of 1 in the chat for breaking up. Type of 2 in the chat for breaking down out of this consolidation. Hurry before we get the break. 1 for long, 2 for down, short. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm leaning towards the upside move as well. 2, 2, 2. What's up, Gabagool? Gabagool.
Gabagool, over here.
Two question mark. 2, 2, 2. No idea. I'll just wait. Fair enough. Aha. No idea. That's my line. I don't know. That's my my quote. I don't know. Maybe we could get a fake in one direction. That to me would be sweeter. Like if we pop up here and reject 800 or something, maybe the break's down. But I still think I think the upside to me looks a little better. So on the other side of this consolidation, we could get the dip down to 700, a little fake out, and then recovery and pump. Again, I like the trickier, the trappier move is what I would prefer seeing. So hopefully I don't get trapped. All right. Going up here. Can it sustain itself? Can we close? Matt, just discovered your 2 lines. To form my Jizu, man? Tell him it's called the Jizu. Green zone of opportunity. It's going to catch on. It's going to catch on. Everyone's going to be calling them Jizus here. I'm sure of it. What's up, Chesterfield? Hi, buddy. What's on the couch? Yeah, go on up. Good boy. We got Chesterfield in the house. Chester, you like longs or shorts? Okay, he's not sure. He says I don't know too. What makes the Jizu a Jizu? Well, it's GZOO because it's a initialism. Green zone of opportunity. Yeah, you'll get passed on that, critic. Yeah, that's like perfect. I mean, you can't really do much more perfect than that, so you're good. All right. I do want to see a heavy close here before I can confirm, before I feel like this breakdown is actually breaking down and not just trapping, so. The trend lines. Oh, okay. Well, you could tell them about a Jizu too. So to me, what I say, a dip down to 700 could trap. Let's see if we get back up here. Then I like the long side. Risk it for the biscuit here. I might kill this one here. All right, out on that one for 100. Red. Thought it could be a really, if we didn't reject that trend line, is pretty solid, but we might have a real downside move here though. What's the max leeway they'll give you? For consistency roll? I would say under $50 maybe. I don't know. Eddie might know just because Tops Up has something similar. He might know like what a buffer leeway is for consistency roll that Tops Up uses. All right, Grizz, have a good time at the gym. Have a good rest of your day if we don't catch you later. I still might try another long here, though. Market's open on Thursday and Friday. I think close Thursday, half day Friday. So tomorrow will be my last day on stream this week. Don't tell me I was right again and stopped out too early. Do not tell me I did that. Gotta stick to my convictions a little bit better here. Watching ES2 here. It's got a nice trend line there. think we'll get a pretty nice move out of this though. Based off previous action, I think we can get a nice one. Right now, if I had to guess, I'm kind of leaning towards the long side here. But heavy close under 700, obviously, I'm just going to change my tune here. Looks more bearish, just got to wait. Yeah. I can be patient. I'm fine with the downside move. I would just like to see like a larger move in one direction that gets smacked back, you know? So, you know, for the downside, let's see a pop. Maybe to 800, maybe not that high, but let's see it pop up to the 80s maybe. Smack, smack. Another move down might be the trap. Given the consolidation, I would expect at least one more sweep before a quick move up. All right, let's see if this gets smacked down then. Set us up with the down leg here. Maybe a little stop run for any shorts. There we go. Here's 80s. Maybe 800. Want to see a smack? Next bar shove. Yeah, I don't talk to funny ticks at all, man. I don't know. What's up, Ollie? Doing well? Watching ES here right now. It's a pretty clean break of the trend line to the upside. That could change. Want to break these highs here on ES as well, not just the trend line. All right, pop to 800. Is it real? Admit, sorry, having a hard time. This is crazy price action, dude. Here's VWAP. Can it get smacked down, or is these gonna be strong closes and we're gonna have that move up? It's not just you. Current market conditions have been volatile. That's just facts. Yeah, I mean, it looks good to the upside, honestly. It's nice. Again, right idea there. Good entry. Not good execution. I don't trust. You know, we're still in consolidation there, so it's hard to trust the trade. I could easily knife down and be a loss. All right. Equal highs are, you know, it's relative high here at VWAP. Back at it right here. See if we can pop these overnight lows here. No, PowerShop Airtable doesn't automatically update the website. I have to do it. Oh, fuck. Some fucking... Somehow there's a $140 difference in P&Ls here on my lead account versus TickTick, so locked out on those. That sucked. I thought I had another trade left. Fucking asshole. Hate that shit. So 800 hold there. Still looking for the move up. It's really annoying. I don't know why there's such a large differential in those executions.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That pisses me off. What's up, Guillermo?
Smile.
Thanks, Trent. What is this horseshit? So, retest of the pivot there, consolidation highs. Yeah, Jacob, I'm right there with you, man. Not having a good day here. Some fucking bullshit. I had some decent ideas that I just did not execute well. I don't really enjoy $100 of slippage or, you know, execution, whatever you want to call it, on micros. It's kind of a lot. Locked out 10 accounts, and my lucid accounts are almost blown. They have like $100 drawdown left. So I'm not really having a good time here. And lucid ones, I locked in 3 nice green days. I was on a great track. And yesterday didn't go well, and that was minus 1,200. And I used up a lot of my drawdown. All right, maybe we'll get a short knife off of here. Nice, FFF. Lover, glad you're doing well on the giveaway account. I'm not wishing for shorts. I'm just speculating what plausibly could happen. Obviously, I don't know shit. Oh, I said Parsha was true. It's good advice right there. All right, for the downside, I'd like to see sweep of the highs here. These highs. Let's see a pop higher. See the rejection. Can you use Motivate with Trade Evade? No. They're just different things altogether. You like the 15-second chart open for entries? That might be too crazy for me. Well, I think we're all hoping that that break of the consolidation, you know, at 9:30 would yield you know, more continuation on a move. But here we are. You're stressed about buying your first PC in over 20 years. Yeah. ES just looking a bit cleaner here. A lot of chop, but it's a little bit better. All right, so if we're going to get that move down, I do want to see rejection here. If it's real, let's just get some strong closes here. What's up, Botan? How you doing? I wonder if Motivate works better on Windows. I haven't noticed a difference personally. All right, it was a strong close there. So 880 highs are in sights now. Large orders hitting the ask there. I got an interesting trade here. I think I might take it. Well, I would receive Lamar Jackson and Bijan Robinson. I would send George Pickens and Olave. So it's a quarterback and a running back, and I send out 2 wide receivers. I have a couple to spare, wide receiver wise. Obviously, I would miss Pickens. Bijan might fill in that gap. I don't really need Lamar. I have Jalen Hurts. So I don't know if Lamar does a whole lot for me, because he hasn't really been doing that well. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you don't really trust him with Penix out? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, look, the thing is, when I get trade offers, it's like, what I'm doing is working. So, you know, like, I'm first in the league. If I'm trading, it's generally gonna just help someone else. Like, my team doesn't really need help. Like, I always leave like a decent scorer on my bench. I have like Pittman, Shakir, Jalen Warren. Like, between those 3 guys, usually one of them is scoring decent points. Thanks, Ricky. Glad you like Prop from Gorilla. You enjoy building it? Yeah, in general, it's fun. It can be really frustrating just because I wish I knew more code, but no, it was a good time. No, I just did all myself with the AI assist there, Ricky. In general, it's very impressive. Obviously, there's certain things it's not very good at, but in general, it's better at it than I am. So, it takes a little extra time maybe, but it's affordable and it's nice. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Prop Firm Gorilla is my site to compare prop firms. You can load up whatever plan you're interested in and compare it against other firms' similar plans. So you can find the best instant funded plan that way. You can compare, 5 different firms that offer instant funded. Who's got the best price right now? Who's got the best rules? You can see it all there in like a custom side-by-side comparison table that you create. I think it's really helpful. I use it all the time just for my own use. There's VWAP now. Okay, so I mentioned the short side move. I wanted a quicker reaction. Like I didn't want this first candle here to close so strong. Maybe now it's all going to play out here after that kind of a double top there. I don't know. This is not easy price action for me to trade. We have some sort of uptrend line we could probably mark too. How up to date is the data if they change a rule? I mean, we try to stay on top of it. We really do. I say verify with the site. Don't 100% rely on it because I'm human, and prop firms literally change shit all the freaking time, and it's really hard to keep up with 19 firms. But I feel like I'm generally updating stuff every day on there, so I try to keep it as up to date as possible. If there's ever any inaccuracies, like someone mentioned, I think it was it yesterday or 2 days ago, like Apex or activation fees were displaying wrong, so I got in there and fixed that. Everything should be good, but like I said at the top of the stream, I put in Apex's Black Friday deal, but the thing is they changed their, how they show the price, they slash it out and show you 80% off. Well, they changed that original price, which is, it's not, it's kind of like marketing 101, but like they literally just change it all the freaking time. So if I enter the 80% discount, it's way cheaper than they say it is, and I'm like, oh well, they changed the original price by $100. So it's kind of sucks, but Parshop helps me as well. Parshop helps me maintain stuff. They also make it hard to scrape automatically. I tried, Ricky, too. I did try. I was like, there's no way I got to do this myself manually. What are your top 3 firms? Go to profitfromgorilla.com. Gorilla rankings is automatically toggled on, and that's my favorite. If you turn it off, it's just alphabetical order. Turn it on. These are some of my favorites. My funded features. Features Desk and Blue Sky are very similar. They don't do sim funded payouts, so it's different, but they benefit when you trade in a live account well. Trade Day, daily payouts, Tick for a good instant funded option. Funded Features Network for a good value option. Take Profit Trader for daily payouts. Lucid, new kid on the block. Lucid's going to be interesting. They're coming out with a new plan here with no buffer called Lucid Flex, which they haven't announced the details yet, but it sounds interesting. Why Gorilla? Just because it's fun, man. It's a good brandable name. It's memorable. Kind of like Longs here, to be honest, but oh, Blue Sky sim funded until 10K, then they put you in live. Okay, thanks, Parshav. Blue Sky does sim funded. Yeah, it was a good project, Ricky. It took a lot of time, but It's a lot easier and more affordable than hiring an engineer, you know. Too close to MailChimp. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, we're at VWAP here. Is this a rejection and a move lower? Let's find out next. So you're saying Blue Sky will, if they don't like your trading style, they'll leave you on sim funded, but they won't ban you. Essentially, is what the gist of it. It's not terrible. Okay, so next 30 minutes. Wouldn't mind seeing a breakdown. Dan, would you say since the beginning of your trading, you've requested more in payouts than you spent on evals and fees? Well, I think if I get a payout here on Tick Tick, then yes, I would say so. I have to double check that. But my payout on Tick Tick would be 6,000 to my bank, and then 4,800 in my live wallet. So since today was a red day on Tick Tick, I still need 3 more days of at least $250 to lock in that payout. Not so crazy. Yeah, I love these headphones, man. This is what 10 accounts trend. 10 Tick Ticks. Going for base hits. It's pretty easy. Not easy. It's pretty straightforward and simple, I guess. I find it mentally easier going for a base hit than I do going for making $9,000 or whatever, you know. You have 10, I don't have 1. Don't compare like that. I mean, I just bought them. You could buy 10 and 2 if you whipped out your credit card. So don't compare it like that. These are straight to fundeds anyway. But even if they were ones evals that I made funded, it doesn't make any sense to compare. Yeah, 600 of each, yeah. So the withdrawal, I think it's let's see, I'm trying to remember. Tick Tick. I think your balance or your drawdown stays where it's at. So like, let's see, I think last time I had a balance of like 1,400 and I requested 1,200. And so then I only had $200 of drawdown left. And so I couldn't keep it alive after that. Yeah, long was good. I feel like I've called out like a lot of things that I thought looked pretty good and didn't take. Just because I'm not like so interested in getting chopped around and stuff. Tradeify withdrawals don't affect your drawdown. No, I don't think so. I think you just have to have the minimum balance required for the payout. So they have a whole section on their site here for the account type and what the minimum balance is. TickTick doesn't offer S2F anymore. I don't know. I haven't been to their site in a little bit. Back above VWAP. VWAP's holding right now. Maybe we just pop highs here on NASDAQ. I don't know. I want to see a down move, and maybe it's just not ready yet. Bullnox, I think. I don't think anyone pronounces it Bullnox. I think it's just Bullnox. That's what I've heard people say. Do people say Bullnox? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't really think about them very often, to be honest with you. All right, so honestly, I'm looking for this this trend line to break. 800 break. Knife below. I only have $100 left in Lucid drawdown, so gotta pick my spots. I don't know why they would spell it like that. You know, when we talk about gorilla, I mentions brandable. Some people don't know about that. Like, people can't even pronounce your freaking name. Come on. Let me look, Parshav, before you delete it. So S2F plus. They still have the straight to funded path though. I think did they just change the name of it? Is it just straight to funded now instead of S2F? Parshav? Instead of S2F plus, it's just straight to funded? Or no, that's the base core prime zenith. Those are different, I think. I think they did get rid of it, maybe. I'll look into it later. All the naming conventions for these firms, man, they kind of drive me nuts. They're all like, they're all trying to be like, have their own thing. Like, this is our proprietary, like, Lucid scale system, or, you know, like. All right, break of 800 here. I am looking for the flush. Yeah, it's Moog for the synth. That was the guy's name. And that's how you pronounce his name, was Moog. Old Bobby Moog. Alright. We're just goofing off here. Oh, you worked at Sweetwater? Nice. I guess it makes sense if you're in Fort Wayne. They're gonna like, I'll be like on my deathbed. They're gonna text me, "Hey man, how's that plugin working that you bought 50 years ago? Still any questions I can answer?" Like, no man, I'm just trying to die peacefully here. What are you doing? No, Sweetwater is cool though. What's Sweetwater? It's like a online music supply store, like instruments and everything music related you can buy there, and it's like a big nationwide thing, but they have like really, really helpful customer support and stuff. So it's like they, it feels more like a personal touch kind of thing than just a regular warehouse kind of shipping place. So you're gonna call Ricky. You're gonna call them and ask them how you pronounce their name. I'm surprised you found a phone number. Maybe they'll just get their messaging service. Will be like, "Thank you for calling Boule Knox." You're like, "Well, there it is. Boule Knox, it is." All right. Well, gonna try my hardest to keep these Lucid accounts alive. I was doing so well too. That's just like the history of me with these funded accounts is, 3 days crashing, then just one wipeout. Why line on the chart's a pivot point? That's the pivot point there. All right, time to dump. Yeah, Ricky, what you got, man? Boule Knox. Boule Nox. Buell Nox. Boule Knox. Boule Knox. I'm not going to call it that. Boule Knox. Boule Knox. Oh, Boule Knox. What does that even mean? Is that even a word, or they just make it up? Someone's name? Boule Knox. All right. We got a little bit of a potential more consolidation here. Good detective work there, Ricky. When you multiply with how many accounts you trade? Oh, it just depends. Like, I have 5 Lucid accounts I trade, and I have 10 Tick accounts. And so this morning I was trading all 15 at once. And I regret every second of it. This price action does suck. You are not wrong about that. Jacob, you found all the bad trades for us, so it should be smooth sailing for everyone. Nah, I feel like I did that for everybody. Between the two of us. Another person's trash price action is another person's treasure. Does Luce have microscoping if it says so on my site? I went through every firm's help docs to find out, and some of them didn't mention it. So no microscoping. Well, as long as 50% of your trades or 50% of your profit is not generated from microscoping, you can do it. So I say no, but just because it's like not unlimited microscoping, so I say no on microscoping. With a caveat, they can do like 49%. We want the break. Let's break down. What's your He-Man up to order-wise? I don't know. I'm watching here because I might want to enter. I don't really want to enter at the pivot here at these lows it's been holding, but... Come on, baby. Discord, Turbo, Discord. Here's my big trade settings. Max days 1, min trade size 1. How about my fun and features microscoping? Just check my site, because I made the site so I don't have to memorize everything. No microscoping. Support ticket Eddie got right now. Guy had a 1 point take profit stop loss on the MNQ. Hit 3 losses in a row and would like his balance reset because he didn't know that's what his risk settings were. Just stunning. What? Just because you're ignorant of how it works doesn't mean you get freebies. That's funny, Jacob. Depict, you'll be signing up with FFN through Prop Firm Grill on Thursday. Nice, man. Proper Motive Wave and free level 2. My Fun Features is cool with microscoping. Well, someone's help doc lied to me. I swear. I mean, I swear. I looked each one up manually. Let me see what it says, because I make mistakes, but let's see what it says. This was like live account. We allow microscoping to our live traders. However, beware, this takes blah, 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 significant risk. So it's fine for live. Let me find the I don't know if they talk about it though on the other accounts. So maybe I just ask support. Okay, microscopic rule removed. Thank you. Okay, I will update the site and instantaneously. It'll update because that's how we roll around here, being instantaneous and stuff like that. All right, I want to see a short here. Oh shoot. I only took the trade on one Lucid account. I forgot I didn't have the trade copy set up. Damn. Should have just done it in just done it over here. Oh, come on, man. I'll just leave this on break even there. What is microscoping? It's where you just short like for just a few ticks. So maybe you trade like 5 minis, trying to get like 4 ticks. Stuff like that. All right. All right, out of that one, I'll try to trade copy it. Let's see how fast this site refreshes. Oh, microscoping is now allowed on my funded features. Trades above 4 ticks accepted. There you go, baby. What's up, Evan? I see you to stroll on in here. VWAP, back above 800, just chopping around here. Just chopping around. Kind of want to see if I can try this one more time to the downside. Any idea what scalper's stop loss tends to be? I don't really go down that hole there. Can we get some movement? Let's try it here. No, stopped out. $30 of drawdown left here. Oh, what a shitty day for me. You're really trying to duel me right now when I'm having a shitty day, Parshov. Already did short stay, now it's longs all the way if you want to trade. I'm not sure I believe it. Maybe, but I don't know. I still want to see some downside, man. Jeez. I mean, I wouldn't say that 15. To me, the 15 minutes is not bullish. Other than I like the lower wicks look good, but I mean, generally speaking, I mean, it's just kind of some consolidation. Let's look at the 1 hour though. Maybe that'll change things. Yeah, 1 hour looks a little better to the long side. Nice hold of the pivot there. Some crazy wicks though. Crazy wicks. It's crazy, crazy. Plans for lunch? I don't know, man. Fucking, who cares? All right, chat, I'm heading out. I'm not having a good time. But I'll be back tomorrow for a better time. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.